Let's face it, everyone loves otters. They're adorable and their behavior is absolutely hilarious. So when a woman found a tiny baby otter, she didn't hesitate for 1 second and rescued her. She took the tiny creature to an animal sanctuary where the staff did their best to make her comfortable and happy. But Misty needed more than human contact, so something had to be done. Misty is a cute little otter who, sadly, was left behind by her family. Despite being the cutest thing ever, she was abandoned by her otter family. The good news is that she was found and soon her life would change completely. On the bright side of things, the otter was spotted by someone who quickly contacted the folks at the Scottish SPCA, which is an organization that helps animals in need. When they first saw her, they were amazed. Misty was found wandering all alone, even though she was just a helpless baby. We're not sure why her family left her behind, but one thing was sure: she needed a home and someone to take care of her. After taking her to the animal sanctuary, something amazing happened. Worrying that the baby otter might be sick or malnourished, they quickly took her to the vet. Despite the fact that she was found all alone, the ball of fur was perfectly healthy. But taking care of her would prove to be more difficult than expected. The otter needed a friend. Misty was just a baby, and her rescuers knew that she wouldn't survive on her own. At first, they tried to find her an adoptive mom, but the shy baby otter refused to stay in the same enclosure with the other animals. It was clear that something else had to be done, so they had this amazing idea. They found Misty the best unlikely friend, and it worked. As you can clearly see, Misty quickly made a new friend right after arriving at the Scottish SPCA Center. The red stuffed toy was given to Misty to comfort her, but the rescuers had no idea how attached the baby otter would get to it. At first, the cub wasn't very excited about meeting her new friend, but after a while, something unexpected happened. Giving Misty this red toy was the best thing the rescuers could do, and you won't believe why. Just like any other being, Misty misses her family. Fortunately, she has this cute little toy to keep her comfort instead of her parents. While this might be heartbreaking, at least the baby otter has the rescuers to keep her safe and healthy. But no one expected her to act this way. Usually, young otters learn from their family what to do and what to avoid. Even though Misty's family might not be around, the folks at the Scottish SPCA are doing their best to fill in that role. Although this is not the only thing that the rescuers are doing for Misty, you won't believe what they did next. The next step in Misty's rehabilitation will be to put her in the same place as Finn, who's another otter cub of the same age. They're surely going to be great friends and have some awesome times together while learning about the world, but Misty isn't ready yet. Misty will stay with her red toy for a little more because she's not ready to meet other otters right now. After all, they already tried once. However, when the time comes, you can be sure that she and Finn are going to play around all day long. Nonetheless, Misty is not the only otter to get attached to a toy. The upcoming pictures will melt your heart. A video of an otter who slept while cuddling with her piggy toy went viral. Isn't he the cutest ever? Check out what happens when someone tries to wake up this otter. Unlike Misty, this otter doesn't really like posing for pictures. As you can tell from this picture, this little guy is quite attached to his piggy toy, but who can blame him when there are no other otters around? He would make a perfect match for Misty, wouldn't he? Even though pink pig toys might not be what boys usually like, this otter is making an exception for his special piggy. What this otter loves to do the most while spending time with her toy is to fool around in silly positions. Don't believe me? Just check out the next photo and see for yourself. Who knew that otters could be so cute? I thought cats were ruling the internet, not otters. What do you think this otter does after a long day of playing around? Just like anyone else would do, the otter starts getting tired after playing around all day long. The way this otter falls asleep is adorable. Well, the way this otter falls asleep is adorable. The best thing about this is how he starts rolling around when he's dreaming. Check out the next picture to see what I'm talking about. The cutest thing happens whenever this otter starts dreaming. He rolls around in his sleep. To make things even better, he still doesn't let go of his piggy. Now that we saw two adorable otters snuggling with toys, we're gonna try and make your day better by showing you a bunch of even cuter critters. Isn't it adorable how this little guy is trying to play with his keys? Even though this is hard to believe, the upcoming picture is even more adorable. I wonder what kind of food Grandma's cooking. Maybe it's something sweet for her little furry friend. We found these 4 cubs for you just in case you didn't think one otter cub was cute enough. Talking about cuteness, you won't believe how awesome these upcoming pictures are. This little guy is surely going to win the #1 place if there will ever be a longest whiskers contest among otters. Nonetheless, his confused look makes this picture so much better. This cutie's trying to remind us that otters can be ferocious predators, but someone should tell him that he's not scary at all. What he's actually trying to remind us about is to smile more often. What else is an otter to do after swimming up the river all day long, other than to float and relax? This otter surely worked hard in order to deserve some time off. These otters are making the world a better place with their cuteness, and that's a fact. What did you think about the otters who got a little bit too attached to their toys? I, for one, think they were adorable and hope they'll receive more toys and new friends.